What even happened to her?
At
What
8:20
happened
p.m.
here?
July 13th, a soon-to-be missing person left their work in Birmingham, Alabama. She went to pick up food for a family before heading home. On her way home, she allegedly spots something way out of the ordinary. And that was a toddler on the side of the interstate. So at 9:34 p.m., she called 911 and told them she was stopping
Wait a
to
minute.
check on
They
her.
don't
But
have
then
this
the
on
police lose contact with
CCT.
her. They
Oh,
arrived at the
hell.
scene, called 911 and told them she was stopping to check on him.
Holy.
But then the police lose contact with her. They arrived at the scene only 5 minutes later to find her car running with the door wide open. Then they found a bunch of her
did not know they
belongings
had
on
that
the
on
side of the
CCTV.
road, including her phone, her purse, and her wig. Then to make things worse, they found her Apple Watch inside of her purse, so there was no way to track her. This left her family and friends frantic trying to find her, and it started a 2-day search. And amidst all of this, all of her neighbors gathered to support the family and raise awareness.
Rallying around each other, praying for a girl they say often
Ah,
babysits many of their
this
own
is-
children.
Our daughter just graduated from nursing school and travels down 459 all the time. And we know that she would, in a heartbeat, stop if she saw a toddler walking along the road. I mean, it's just human nature.
For Carly's neighbors, the vigil is not the end of their efforts to bring her home.
This is what's going on in our world. I mean, and it's happening, and we're crazy not to think that it's happening right at our front door. And it's situations like this that, you know, bring awareness to everyone. But, you know, as a society, we need to be out there educating our community. This thing happening to children needs to be at the forefront of everything.
And even complete strangers led the charge to find her at all costs.
When Angela Harris first heard news reports about Carly's disappearance, she felt she had to take action. Her own daughter was abducted and murdered 4 years.
Okay. Yeah, like. Yeah, that's how deep a lie can be, right? Like, damn. Like, Anyway, yeah, I couldn't. Okay.
What's your definition of a toxic gamer? Is it someone who trash talks before the match even starts?
I went on Twitter, called this guy out, called him a has-been, called him a rape face, Charles Manson, anything. On Twitter, called this guy out, called him a has-been, called him a rape face.
Excuse me? I'm sorry.
Starts.
I went on Twitter, called this guy out, called him a has-been, called him a rape face, Charles Manson, anything you could think of.
I have never heard of something so vile. That is.
Dressed like he got his outfit out of fucking Target.
Or maybe it's a sore loser.
What does that even mean? Does that mean that you do that or that that's happened to you? What does that even mean? Like, what does that even mean? I have never heard something so vile. That is.
Electroshock and he did it. I just had to give the nigga the W. Just take it, you sorry ass predictable bitch. God damn.
Or perhaps it's Low Tier God, one of the most notorious and hated streamers of all time. From bullying a disabled gamer who beat him in a video game, all the way to creating the most unique and creative roasts ever. His out-of-control behavior has not only resulted in several bans, but also given the viewers a unique experience of never knowing what to expect next.
What the fuck was that?
From an almost 200,000 follow account on Twitch and a following on YouTube with hundreds of thousands of viewers, to having almost his entire social media presence wiped from the platforms. How does this happen? How did one streamer become so hated by not only just the fighting game community, but everyone across the internet? Hi, I'm the Internet Anarchist. I create weekly YouTube documentaries, and today we'll be uncovering the rage-fueled career of Low Tier God, aka LTG, and how he survived several bans on Twitch, lost everything on YouTube in only a few days, and where his career stands today. Born Dale Wilson,
Well, he's good
LTG
now.
grew up in South Central Los Angeles, California, but eventually moved to Antelope Valley. The exact date of his birth is unknown, but is estimated
Wait a
to be
minute.
between 32 and 38 years old.
Estimated?
Low Tier God's relationship with YouTube stretches all the way back to 2006.
Oh, shit,
when he began
Lancaster?
uploading short
Okay.
videos of himself to his main channel, Sparrow25.
I can respect it.
What? You know what time it is?
Back then, his content mostly revolved around him displaying his acting skills and making short funny skits. LTG had more of a goofy, fun-loving personality back then, and anyone watching at the time would have enjoyed it. But by 2012, LTG's online persona slowly evolved into something a bit harsher. But you know what is a fail? Using boring web browsers that quite frankly don't give a f about user experience. And this is where I introduce you to today's sponsor, Opera GX. This is no ordinary browser. It's like a well-oiled machine for enhancing your browsing experience.
I got it already.
Video to some fat fuck on YouTube named Boogie2988. Now, I'm tired of this fat fuck popping up in all my fucking search engines when I'm looking for a...
The Obey t-shirt is putting me back in time, sending me into a... Damn, that is insane. Hold on. The Obey t-shirt as a grown man is that, yeah, no, that just lets us know, man. There used to be a time called 2012, man. And it existed. It was here. There was a time called 2014. Classic. Good times, man. This is so 20. I can't even. I'm out of it. This is so 2012. Like, I know that the person already said, oh, by 2012 he changed, but he didn't even have to say the year. That shirt is a time capsule. That is crazy.
Man, from any of you Boogie fans that feel sorry for this greasy fuck. You fat fucking disgusting ass smelling, blob, cheese drinking, Crisco bathing.
Despite the fact that Low Tier God was outright attacking another creator, the video would go somewhat viral due to his unique way of roasting people, with comments on the re-upload stating, LTG might be a bastard, but this video is quite possibly the best thing ever made, as well as, the one time LTG didn't miss. This video also foreshadowed a lot of themes.
Best thing ever made is insane for somebody just like tearing apart another dude. That's
his ability to entertain viewers of trash talking alone, and the
Crisco bathing.
In the coming months, LTG began posting videos of himself playing Street Fighter 4 online, alongside his usual lifestyle content. It was around this time that he rebranded his channel to the name Low Tier God, a name modeled after the low tier characters that he often used. The quality of the videos wasn't the best since he didn't have a capture card, but with that being said, he was still able to amass a consistent viewership that LTG felt wasn't enough, as he would compare himself to other channels. Viewership wasn't the only thing that LTG was dissatisfied with, as he would become extremely toxic during matches where he felt his opponent wasn't playing properly, or didn't deserve the win. Toxicity isn't new in the fighting game community, but LTG's unique brand of trash talking and rage quitting would give him an infamous reputation and make him instantly recognizable at gatherings or tournaments. The first instance of this was in 2014, at the Wednesday Night Fight Series, where he faced off against top players like Alex Valley.
All right, so it's low. Yes, you didn't know this. Okay, I knew this. Is why I sat down. So, do we have time for a story?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So,
but be PG with it.
What would be PG with it? This guy plays Rose. He plays online a lot. He's got a YouTube video series. You should check it out if you get a chance to. But
oh, I thought he had a character select right in the middle of the match.
Very crude, and he thinks he's better than everyone.
I have often gotten many hate mail from him,
with a lot of slurs.
And then at the end of it, after I proceed to 5-0 him, he asks me for advice.
Yeah. So
okay.
After losing the match, LTG's abrasive personality would lead him to face off against numerous well-known members of the community, with the most notable ones being
the Padres cap.
This would accumulate into one of the most hyped grudge matches in FGC history. In his video addressing the internet, uploaded in December of 2014, LTG went on a rant about anyone and everyone who he felt wasn't on his side during the match against Vizcant.
First off, I see a lot of you scrubs talking, and I'm pretty sure that 99.9% of the people talking in these comments cannot compete.
The Eurobeat.
But you idiots, you drones, you derps, you online cap of fucks need to understand.
Call them dirts.
Fuck in the comment section with an opinion about a game that I'm sure you completely suck at. With all the comments that I read on a daily about me being ass at the game, there should be a lot more methodical, competitive players in the scene.
Is that a G-Shock? That's a G-Shock.
Let me go ahead and address these grudge
No, it's not.
matches.
No, it's not.
Let's start off with the Alex Myers grudge match. If you watch the set closely, there was actually a point in time that I was up in the set. So saying that I got bodied baffles me, and it's fucking hilarious.
On the surface, the video seemed like he was just salty about losing, but looking a little deeper, it revealed how fragile his ego was and the lengths that he would go to protect it. The fight wasn't completely negative for LTG, since it both cemented his name in FGC history and greatly increased his viewership on Twitch. To complement the increase in engagement, he decided to try other fighting games like Tekken 7. Fans really seemed to enjoy watching him rage during every match.
Oh my god. Way to ruin Tekken, dude. Dominate the match and the dude mashes a fucking super in Tekken.
Fans loved it so much that entire channels on YouTube were dedicated
That wasn't that bad.
to hour-long compilations of him screaming on stream. While some of the videos were made by trolls trying to humiliate LTG, they mostly boosted the discoverability of his streams, allowing people that had never seen his content to get a glimpse of just how entertaining his rage moments were. But in LTG's eyes, these channels were just stealing his content, and he wanted to take them down by any means necessary. He began filing copyright strikes on them and asking fans to mass report the videos, even threatening to remove his face and microphone if they weren't taken down, with a tweet reading, "We'll be streaming with no mic or cam from now on, until these pages and or videos are taken down. It's up to you guys." This strategy only served to harm his relationship with viewers. He was getting free publicity from fans who found his streams hilarious and made videos surrounding them, but striking down the videos only turned them into trolls that wanted to see him fail. LTG's toxicity wasn't just reserved for the trolls, as he would berate and insult anyone and everyone around him. He banned viewers that disagreed or beat him in online matches, harassed fellow creators, and was even allegedly abusive to his girlfriends.
Oh! Why are you still here, dude?
Because I'm not gonna
I
leave.
don't want you in my motherfucking
Holy.
stream
Okay,
for the millionth fucking time.
Are you going to physically
The
remove
fuck?
me from the room?
Oh
Next stream,
shit.
don't come up over this.
All right, but okay, dude. Nah, I'm sorry. The way that this video person just framed that's a framing. What I mean, straight up just heard was if this is his place, he said, "Yo, leave," and he may have said it however he said it, but the proper response to that is not. It is not NOT not. Are you going to physically remove me from this place? That is you. You're calling his bluff. And that wasn't even a bluff. That was just, hey, I just want you out of my space. That's not, you should just leave his space. So that's wrong. But whatever he does after that doesn't, it's not justified. I'm just saying, because I don't know what happens. But like,
I'm dead serious.
hey man, and also I don't agree with like calling this girl out of her name and all this, especially in that manner. It's all just a disgusting, toxic situation. That's nasty. That's nasty.
Don't come up out of here. Don't. I was trying to tell you guys a serious problem I was having, and she started thinking it was funny.
No, I laughed.
I don't want to hear
because
your
of that little
explanation.
thing
I don't
you
want to hear your
said.
explanation, period, because nothing about it was funny. I don't want to hear your fucking explanation. There was nothing joking about this story, nothing. I was trying to tell you guys something serious, and she ruined it.
Oh my god.
It is 2014. It is 2014.
This is to be the last stream you niggas see her ass on here.
Oh my god.
It was only a matter of time before LTG's uncontrollable fury backfired on him when he attempted to weaponize his audience against a fellow streamer who had beaten him in 50 consecutive matches. This resulted in his third ban from
50?
Twitch, suspending his account for almost 2
Hey,
years. The cause of the first ban is unknown, but the second ban is due to going against Twitch's terms.
50 matches is insane. How many, dude? Do you know how many rage revenge hits you had to do? Like sitting there. Oh man, that's just bad.
By
All right.
reselling the moderator status.
My live
50.
streaming outlet, which was through Twitch, has been indefinitely suspended. And I guess there's a magical 3-strike clause that I didn't know about. So the first time I was suspended for 24 hours, I don't know why. The second time for 24 hours, I guess selling mod chips, which I didn't know you couldn't grant somebody mod chip for them donating a certain amount to you. I never actually sat there and read the clauses, just one by one. And the third one was for alleged hate speech. When I say alleged hate speech, it's because it's retarded. Basically, my whole Twitch, the whole time I've had Twitch, has been filled with people that have been out to get me, people that want to see me fail.
With no
Even in your apology, you're just shooting yourself in the foot there. But this is old.
Left, LTG moved his streams to YouTube, but it wasn't long until he was involved in yet another series of controversies with other Street Fighter players. From rage quitting and insulting 14-year-olds in a match, to calling out other esports players and losing in the most humiliating ways possible. However, the one incident that fully turned the FGC and
A little
YouTube
rage
community
isn't
against
bad,
him
but
was his altercation with well-respected Street Fighter player named
can't be
Broly
hateful.
Legs. Broly Legs suffers from arthrogryposis, leaving him unable to move his arms and legs, forcing him to play video games with his mouth. After losing an online match to him, LDG proceeded to demean and dehumanize Broly Legs due to his condition.
He could put whatever the fuck he wants. No one gives a fuck about no goddamn Broly Legs. Stop even saying legs. Just call. Why even call him Broly? The fuck out of here. That's a disgrace to DBZ.
Yeah, that's all right.
The respect LTG had in the FGC community was now gone, and
Yeah,
eventually
yeah.
he would
As
be
it
banned
should
from
be.
all FGC events for attacking a transgender
That's-
player named Ceroblast. All the drama and controversy around him only faded into the community trolls dedicated to seeing him fail. By 2018, trolls were actively trying to harm his career by getting his newly reinstated Twitch account banned by uploading inappropriate images when recent subscribers were announced. Facing another Twitch suspension.
But that's
and
just
bans on
like-
his
that's
Facebook and
just
Twitter accounts,
karma, like,
LTG
that's
was
just-
hell-bent on making anyone who trolled him suffer, but this would yet again have unintended consequences. On the 22nd of May 2021, a YouTuber by the name of June the King would upload a 2-hour video detailing how Hello to God had doxed not just him, but 3 other creators actively trying to kill their channel.
I need you guys to try to go find that fake ass documentary about me. I had that shit removed for complete ridicule, slander, and everything, all of the above. But if I can get a hold to a couple other people off that channel, that he's uploading videos about, we could all submit flags and kill that dude's channel. So basically, what I got to do tomorrow is go and file a civil suit on this dude. I have his actual real name and all that type of shit. You cannot publicly try to put out people's information. I'm taking this shit very serious, all right? Very serious. That's all I'm gonna say about it. Soon as my shit pulls up, we'll say his name on stream.
I've seen Low Tier God recently. I did not know about any of this.
Try to put out people's information.
He's a lot more chill and kind of just, I think it seems to me like he's just trying to just stay middle of the road. He's not, he's not going to let people mess with him. He still kind of talks shit, but it's like, it's so much more chill. I don't know, who was he having a conversation? I think he was having a conversation with Gideon. Yeah, I think that's what I saw. And he's just not
To
as
explain how LTG was abusing the copyright
prickly.
system to obtain people's personal information.
But
then
man.
going on to release it during his streams and on his.
And you know, it's a cautionary tale because, bruh, I think you just got to look at stuff like this and learn from it. You have to be wise because, like, all the doxing, the problems with everybody. It's like, I know you get viral off of it, but then from the last video we even watched, you know, all attention is not good attention. All press is not good press. Like, man.
Discord server, even going as far as showing pictures of their home
And now I feel like videos like this coming out in this quote unquote new era for this guy, they're just to remind people from this, like me, who didn't know, who are just hearing him now, who are like, oh, okay, he's relatively entertaining. All right, he seems like he's got some history here in the fighting scene or whatever, and you know,
threatening letters to them.
Even to the nigga's picture, the guy I showed his house on fucking on the stream and was roasting his house. Listen, if you're watching my stream, you probably still gonna hate me and I don't give a fuck. But if you're watching my stream and it really pissed you off and fucked with you that I Google Maps the crib, that was anybody's house. I don't know if it was yours or what. Sorry, my nigga. I mean,
at a point, also you gotta say, like, you gotta bring, like, man, the clout, like, it just warps you. Because in one video, the guy's talking about you can't put out people's addresses, and this guy's wasn't he complaining about somebody putting out his address?
Anyone who trolled him suffer, and all.
I need you guys to try to go find that fake ass documentary about me. I had that shit removed for complete ridicule, slander, and everything, all of the above. But if I can get
Maybe he didn't say that.
Other people off that channel,
I thought he did, but
uploading
I don't know.
videos
Anyway,
about,
I don't know. Doxing is not. You just anyway. Yeah.
But if you're watching my stream and it really pissed you off and fucked with you that I Google
Same.
Maps the crib? That was anybody's house. I don't know if
I
it
think you
was
said that
yours or what.
earlier.
Sorry, my nigga. I mean, I felt like, you know, you dropped the videos and, you know, just rebuttal.
At the time, all the channels involved were small, and they were mostly making videos covering his past. They only showed publicly available information, but Loteg God didn't think of it like that. He felt like these channels were stealing his live streams and defaming him.
This stream.
But these niggas don't show remorse when they keep doxing me 24/7, stealing from me 24/7, trying to pry into my personal life 24/7.
There it is. He did complain about the doxing.
Stalking me 24/7.
It's weird. Yeah, you're just and you got. I don't want to give him an excuse, but it just sounds like he's very, very paranoid, because it's like you're doing the things that you're blaming others for doing.
It would take some time before Loteg God had stopped going after these creators, but that was simply due to the fact he had bigger problems to worry about. Namely, the drama between him and 3 other larger streamers, CoryX Kenshin, Kai Cenat, and Jadeon. An incident that would change the course of his career for better and for worse. On the 24th of August 2022,
I think this is where I pick up on him.
CoryX Kenshin uploaded a video stating that YouTube picked favorites, and that it was difficult for black creators to succeed on the platform. Viewers were
I remember.
going after
Okay, babe. Because now a lot of issues are getting conflated. Number one, that CoryX Kenshin video, okay, by itself, I remember that. That was real. What we've seen since then is, at least me personally, I mean, of course, all the political state of the country, everything's getting a lot more, I think, just edgy and violent. No, I don't even want to say violent, but I think it's just divided. The division is growing, right? But come on, AMP, come on. I mean, they're just one people, but then, I mean, hey, the RDC gaming guys, they just had a whole festival and they're still going on strong. This guy's got a reboot on his whole career. It's like that CoryX Kenshin video, I think it raised awareness. I'm not going to say a button was pushed, but I'm going to say, hey, I'm here and I'm trying to, put my stuff on YouTube and doing it, at a higher frequency. I'm not discouraged by what I've seen recently on YouTube. It seems to me like right now there's a lot of incentive to post there, and that the favoritism and the racism still exists. Because look, I mean, not just YouTube, but also Twitch. IShowSpeed being banned is ridiculous, but and I don't, hey, I'm not like the most well-versed and all that, but I'm just saying there's a lot of worse things that have been shown on Twitch, and there are things that are shown on Twitch that are directly in against their code right now that you could pull up right this very second and moment and laugh at and enjoy. But huge creators that maybe made a mistake or maybe just had a moment or just what, that had an infringement, a single moment, a lapse of judgment, whatever you want to call it. They're just gone forever. But yet there are channels that are literally just their whole existence is to break the code or the Twitch code of conduct. So anyway, yeah.
Kenshin supported Loteg God, who was known to make racist.
Long story short, there is a lot of favoritism. There is, and not just favoritism, but then there's just. And I'm not trying to get into the systems, and we're not gonna do all that, but I'm just gonna say it is very good for this is another thing that's popped up since that CoryX Kenshin video. We have Kick, we have Rumble, we have all of these different platforms that have popped up since that time and have like grown. And so we don't have a video hosting service that is competing YouTube. That is, and when I say we, I mean people. But there's a lot more competition inside of the content creation space, and it's going to continue, I believe. And I also think that it's been a good and a beneficial thing for creators. Why did I say that? I forgot. But anyway, yeah.
LTG after becoming.
Look, and I'm not. Hey, I'm not saying I'm gonna go stream on Rumble. That I'm gonna go run over to Kick. Like, I might. Kick is interesting to me because I just look at it like, all right, well, hey. Started something new. I'm a juicer. I want to, like, shoot. Duke's saying that he's trying to go start something new. My ear goes towards it immediately because I'm a fan. But all in all, there's favoritism. That's just people, but it's still there.
Aware of his past, with a comment stating, "Lol, this is crazy. I do not support this man. I found out about LTG because I used a 1-second clip of him in my edits, so he roasted me. After talking to him about the clips, I asked him about getting those clips removed. Mind you, I'm just meeting him. Thought he was a funny streamer until some people warned me about his past. Ever since, I haven't had any correspondence with this man. Yola Wilden. This didn't go over well for LTG.
Verified page. I click on it. That shit said 14 million views. I'm blown away. I'm blown away, bro. I'm not gonna tell you what vid because I'm not gonna promote some troll video on my shit, but I have it recorded. The fact that, and I'm saying this right here live, the fact that you got swayed by a troll channel, that's crazy to me. Look at your message, bro. Don't worry, you're still gonna have 14 million subs and a lit comment section.
And by the way, yeah, you could see it. Yeah,
Look at what you said about me.
man, Cloud is a
Look at your
bitch, dude.
justification on a fucking troll channel.
I wish everybody just had enough clout hunger to want to just get paid and pay their rent, and that's it. I wish it just stopped right there. I think a lot of people. I think we would have a lot of better people running around.
Thought he was a funny streamer until some people warned me about his past. That's the part that me up. Until some people warned me about his past.
The
Ever
doxing?
since I haven't had any correspondence with this man. Y'all are wild.
Things would go one step further in a now deleted stream of LTG responding to Gideon's video calling out Twitch for treating black creators differently.
I really don't understand why a guy like Gideon that is very popular, that has a huge fan base, verified on multiple platforms, gets millions of views per video, and then he has a side clip channel video and endorsements, and can still stream on YouTube, has a problem with getting banned on Twitch. I want you to sub to my premium channel, and I'm upset because Twitch still didn't ban me after I got cool with Pokimane.
Shortly after this, Kaisenat would react to the entire situation
I mean,
on stream.
Let me tell you why
it's a different
black streamers, quote unquote, whatever, like Kai Cenat, probably wouldn't get blown on the front page of Twitch. Can anybody here guess why? I don't care how lit he is. Can anybody guess why? That they wouldn't run behind
Why?
Kai Cenat to put him on the front page or acknowledge him or anything like that?
Why?
It's bad marketing. When you go in the stream, the N-word is said 1 million freaking times.
Okay, nigga. I'm a 100% nigga. What the fuck?
All the drama surrounding LTG wasn't completely negative, since he was getting involved with creators that were much larger than him. This was the first time that many
I didn't blow up doing this kind of content. So now the next guy, and it has to be a younger guy, the fresh new face. I see him because when you look at LTG's history, he really was just like a young 20-something blowing up on the internet, and it just blew up in his face. And now, you know, it's one of those things of you are a pioneer, and people now have a roadmap about exactly how to do everything you've dreamt and wanted to do. It's just without any of the snags or the blow-ups or none of that. They can just skip it because, well, they've seen you.
Many people on YouTube outside of the FGC
my take
had
on
never
it.
seen No Tier God, and Dale wanted to make the most of it. LTG would attempt to get Kai's attention and ask him onto a Discord call by gifting him 20 subs on Twitch, but Kai would reject the offer, demanding that he would refund the subs. A day later, LTG's Twitch account would be suspended. By December 2022, LTG would be facing another potential career-ending moment, after his YouTube account was permanently banned. The ban reason being him evading a temporary ban by streaming on his second channel.
I didn't work out. I didn't leave the house. I didn't do shit for 48 hours. I didn't cry. I don't know how to cry anyways. There's nothing to do with death or I didn't lose a limb. I just sat here like an alien for 2 days. All of that shit. Because, mind you, a lot of people obviously would be rejoicing about me losing something that I worked hard for. They're gonna, you know, corny ass Twitter shit, YouTube videos. I didn't look at anything. I just blocked people and I just went blank for 48 hours. And then when I was done with the 48 hours, I like snapped out of my trance. And I was just like, damn, like, I can't imagine being a normal human being.
LTG would attempt to stream on YouTube under different names, but these accounts would be banned as well. On the 3rd of March 2023,
Yeah, that I don't know
LTG uploaded a
what he was
video
talking about there.
explaining what happened on Twitch.
So a lot of you guys were curious what happened to my Twitch. I never actually let you guys know what happened. I never actually really explained it into detail and context. So let's talk about it tonight.
He would go on to claim that trolls watching the stream mass reported the transaction as financial fraud, resulting in his Twitch account becoming banned.
So they reported the 20 gifted. And then literally the next fucking day, I got hit for fraud detection on my account. An hour later after that, I was banned. So when I tell you guys that I got banned on Twitch for AKA fraud, for gifting Kai Cenat 20 fucking subs, bruh.
But in reality, the ban was due to him refunding the subs, which goes against Twitch's guidelines. It would take several months of appealing the issue to get his Twitch account back. Despite the loss of his YouTube channel, LTG still had Twitch, and the aftermath of his interaction with Gideon and Kai brought extra visibility to his brand. Even other larger streamers...
Yeah, and that's it, and that's where I come in. And that's where I come in.
Reacted to his streams.
I can't tell what's happening right now. Is this real?
I feel like if you're upset over somebody's sexuality, you got something going on in your personal mental to maybe where you're not sure of what you are. Because if you're a real actual masculine man, it shouldn't bother you what somebody else does. Like, it shouldn't have bothered you if Dwayne Wade's, you know, like,
oh, that's nice.
This motherfucker said he chews toes. He wasn't trying to front cap or be anything different. He said, I eat gummy worms. I fucking eat McDonald's.
This guy's chill.
And I fucking literally just...
That right there. There's the cosign. I mean, I probably wasn't here for this. I didn't watch this, but
rice, vegetables, 2 times a day.
Oh shit.
But this is what gets him back into the algorithm.
Gideon went a few steps further and began speaking,
i.e. reintroduces him to a vast new audience.
LTG on a regular basis. This would eventually lead to an hour-long interview where Gideon and everyone watching finally got the chance to see what made LTG tick.
It's that energy. You have that boisterous spirit, bro. You have that ego spirit. That's why niggas want to see you fail.
And you know why I got an ego? Because I spent so many fucking years of my life smiling at motherfuckers for free, sitting here letting people walk over me, this and that. And I finally got to a point where, you know what? I got to a point in life where I was like, I'm not letting anybody say shit to me ever again. That's why I got that fucking bravado. I got the bravado like that because the world did that shit to me. But now I'm a lot better than what I used to be. I used to respond to everything, say this, say that.
This is Cold Cut, the pioneer. Like, you're the pissed off pioneer. Cold Cut. Like, it's so clear that that's what that is, man. And that's sad. That's sad. I mean, he said a lot of wild shit, but that's sad. I feel sad. But I don't feel bad. I mean, I don't feel like, you know, like total sympathy for him. He's a lot better off than me, at least. You know, he's got all this money and stuff for him, you know, he's got internet fame and all that, but that is sad, man.
Say this, say that. My last little
that dynamic
on YouTube, man, everybody will tell you I cleaned up everything.
You see,
I finally started to understand what it was and soak it in for what it is and realize that some motherfuckers are just miserable. Wait, why am I responding to this dude? Like, I put myself in this fucking position. If I'd have never did everything I did, we wouldn't be on this call right.
The interview would also reveal a lot of information about LTG, like the cause of his bans on both YouTube and Twitch, his perspective on why he thought black creators weren't succeeding on Twitch, and his general attitude as a creator. Although they didn't see eye to eye.
And by the way, I have to just push back against that. The reason why I'm streaming right now is just because I've seen in the last year that there's so much space. That's why I'm back here just doing it consistently. And honestly, I did kind of feel like there wasn't as much space or there wasn't as much opportunity to do it, and I felt like maybe I couldn't do it, but yeah, time heals, and I've just seen that, like, nah, we got to just keep going. I don't know. I watched a few Gideon videos. This guy just makes anything happen. It's like very inspiring. Like, it got me to just feel like, all right, I don't have to do that, but at least keep going, push every single day. Like, at least do something in what is dealing and pertaining to me and my channel and my, like, I guess, community or whatever have you. So I don't know. That energy, I like that energy, and I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just
on
talking.
several topics, Gideon decided to leave him with some friendly advice.
My advice to you, man, to grow your platform, to grow your audience, man, bro, just be more positive, bro. Stop being a fucking poop in the pants. Be a positive nigga.
But that's the thing. I'm working on ignoring people.
But you can't,
That's been one of my
dude.
biggest crutches over the years. Responding to shit people say. And now I'm just
Man, them took his advice and just did the opposite thing. You talking about? I'm sorry. That's enough pausing.
So if I ignore people, I can be more positive because I'm not focused on the negative that's sitting there spamming in my chat. So I'm taking your advice and also been thinking of that predominantly.
Hey, man, bro. You know what? I'm not gonna be like everybody else, man. You know, I wish you the best.
There you go.
I wish you nothing but success. Congrats on getting your Twitch back.
This advice seemed to work for LTG, as his newfound popularity on TikTok netted him almost 200,000 followers on Twitch, and this time, it doesn't seem like LTG intends to go after these creators. LTG's career seems to be in a better place now than it ever has been in the past. Top creators like Gideon were inviting him onto panels and acknowledging him, and as we speak, he is currently growing a community of fans on TikTok, and his Twitch viewership is growing by the day. LTG's aggressive nature has caused him several setbacks during his time on YouTube and Twitch, and only time will tell if that'll continue to be the case, or perhaps he'll take a different path.
I'm behind on
Damn, that ended abruptly. Holy shit. All right, that ended abruptly. Anti-blackness in the Latino community. Now this guy, dude. This new style of